Well, I don't know where to start other than grandkids run over the house, not half asleep, tell me that my son-in-law was beating on my daughter. So I tell them to stay where they're at, and I go over there and I have a run-in with the Guymon Police Department. Next thing I know, I'm down on the ground. I tried to turn my head and get a whop in the side of the head, and then they let me up, and I leave. I come back to the house. Then I think, well, you know, that wasn't right, so I called the county and asked for them to come down because I wanted to press charges, and they can't make it, so they called the captain of the Guymon Police Department, and he shows up, my wife shows up. Before that, I was talking to the county, and I told them I'd be waiting on them. Me and my grandson walks out into the shop, and the cop, whoever he was, looks over at me, comes over, and tells me to come out. I'm under arrest. Now, grandson, tell him what happened.
He was leaning on the gate, and he said that if you don't come out, I'm going to taser you.
And me, once you've been out in the yard and got bit by a dog, you ain't gonna go back in the yard. So I just wait. My wife, she talked to the captain of the Guymon Police Department, and they told her that just forget about it.
Yeah.
It was all done, and they left.
And then they came back and arrested him.
And then they come back and arrested me today. I don't know, maybe
Yeah, I saw it.
2 weeks later. Yes, it is, sorry, but you know, that really shows what the Guymon Police Department is like. And the chief of police and the public works director and mayor, or whatever you want to call him, the main director, they should be really proud of their people. I will say this, the county came down, and I went out there today, and they were really nice, very professional. They didn't holler and scream about beating down doors, and I went with them, no problem. You know, they wasn't no threat. I went with them, went down, went through the whole booking process, and that's it. And they were nice, and they was only doing their job. But the Guymon Police Department, it really, I've worked for the city of Guymon for almost 24 years, and I used to play dog catcher and go out in the middle of the night to get dogs out of cars of people that they was arresting. And I've seen their attitude and how they treat people, and I've seen them crawl in and hit people with pool balls after they was arrested and in the car in handcuffs. I've seen them do stuff like that, and like the old chief Bowens always said, we don't talk about retaliation. Said that's grand jury material, and now get out of my office. And that's all I've got to say. There'll probably be more retaliation after this, but you know, that's life, I guess. So if I'm around, maybe y'all will get to hear something else. If not, you know, I don't know what else to say, but that's the way things are here in Guymon, Oklahoma.